First things first, I apologise for doing this on a portrait rather than a landscape video. It's the only way that I could hold my phone in. The reason I'm doing this video is the frustration I have with the service levels from companies is unbelievable. Now, I drive a company car, and today I had to do a training course for my company. And I've been out in the rain all day, and I don't know if you know, in the UK right now, in London, it's been bucking it down all day, so I'm literally drenched. Now, when I turned up at the training centre, I realised that my back tyre was down quite a lot. I can't go to the nearest QuickFit because I'm on a training course, so I have to be there. So because I've got a company car, it's lucky enough that I can give them a call. They can then send someone down and hopefully repair the tyre. However, when I get back to the car, I found out that the tyre is not actually repairable, but he's put it in a way that I'm able to get to the nearest QuickFit and they can replace the tyre. All's good. So I go to the nearest QuickFit, which is about 5 miles away. I pull up outside, I go through the doors, and there's one guy sitting down to my left-hand side. And he's busy doing something. He doesn't catch my eye. He doesn't say a boo to a goose to me. Nothing. For at least 4 minutes, 3-4 minutes. And that's getting my back up anyway. To the right of me, there's another guy sitting down with 2 women, and they're discussing about them bringing their car in for a service or something. No actual work being done. As you walk in, as you look in through the glass, which you can do in QuickFit now, and look into their where they're fixed all the tyres and all that kind of shit, I see approximately around 3 or 4 people just standing around. Now, you know when they've actually got the ramps where they pull the cars up in the air? Well, there's only one car up in the air and they've got about 4 ramps. Now, taking a point that no one's actually working on this car as far as I can see, and there's about 3 or 4 guys standing around in the workshop. So I'm seeing like the ramps are down. I don't think it's going to be an issue me changing one of my tyres. So this guy looks through the glass at me for some reason from the workshop. He keeps looking, and then he comes to the door and he sort of turns around and doesn't actually come through the door, but he keeps looking at me. He comes towards me now and he says, "Hello mate, how can I help you?" I said, "Look, I've got an offside rear that I need replacing. Here's the paperwork from it, from the AA. Have you booked in?" "Yeah, because I know that I'm going to get a puncher." Why would I book in for a puncher? You know, that's the whole point of QuickFit. You QuickFit, you get in there. So I said, "No, I haven't booked in." So he said, "Well, I'm a bit busy at the moment." I said, "No worries." I was willing to wait until the car was fixed. He says, "Well, no, I can't see you until at least tomorrow." Tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. Why tomorrow? Why can't... Now, taking a point, there's 3 ramps down. There's a few guys standing around in the workshop. There's one guy to the left of me that thinks paperwork is more important than serving a customer that's just walked through the door. There's another guy. The only person I can see is actually working is the guy to my right of me that's got 2 women and is discussing about some sort of service or something for their vehicle. I'm now having to go on the motorway at 50 miles an hour because that's all I can do on this tyre, to get to another QuickFit that I can't get hold of on the phone to whether or not they're going to have my tyre size. Now, this temporary tyre is going to be literally temporary. Now, I need to be somewhere tomorrow morning, early morning, into London. So the chances are a QuickFit's not going to be open, which means that then puts me back from making sure that my customers are seen. You see the knock-on effect? You see how the stupidity? You can't have a few guys standing around in a workshop doing fuck all, have the ramps down and only have 1 car up, have people in the shop doing absolutely fuck all and thinking it's more important to actually look at paperwork than it is to serve a customer that's just literally walked through the door. What's happened with this country? Where's the service level gone? I've worked in retail and I've also worked in the hire industry. And the one thing that you always do as a customer walks in is you make eye contact. And if you are busy and you do need to get this paperwork out urgently, then you just say to the customer, "Sorry sir, sorry madam, I will be with you shortly, blah blah." Then thought that I think is the manager that looks through the door and then thinks whether or not he's going to come out to see me or not, at least 2 or 3 times, and then comes out and says, well, I'm not actually going to be able to do anything for your car, even though he's got guys standing around doing nothing. What do you think that someone like me is going to think about QuickFit? Do you think that maybe I'm going to think, they're a great company to use, they're a fantastic company to use, their customer service is great, they went out their way for me? No, I'm going to think, fuck it, I'm going to go somewhere else. Now, the only thing with me is that because the company that I work for, I've got a contract with QuickFit, that I can't do anything but use them. But QuickFit, fuck me, mate. Just get your arse in gear, and you can't have people standing around doing nothing and then turn around to a customer and say, I'm not going to see you till the next day. The guy had no fault of trying to turn around to me and say, how urgent is your job? How do you need it? And try and slot me in somewhere. Try and make it perceive that you're actually helping me, rather than just blowing me off. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. This country really does need to do something about their customer care, because it's going downhill big time. And is it just me complaining? Or is it up you guys as well? Have you had the same sort of shit happen to you with the likes of QuickFit? Let me know. Speak to you guys soon.